we have one of the most interesting sessions for all of us, which probably talks about how to work from home. And if you see, we have on your screen, we have today we have somebody who actually needs a lot of introduction, a long introduction, but of course I will try to make it as brief as possible. So let's welcome our speaker of the day on the topic for manage your work from home using right technology by CA Sanjeev Sanghi ji. He is a digital transformation evangelist. He's a tech-savvy chartered accountant who's been practicing over 20 years now, and he has been working with all the international clients, technology-based firms for consulting and accounting solutions. Not only apart from doing the practice, he has also authored the book called as a Digital Professionals, which provides a guiding light to his fellow professionals to upsell themselves by greatly leveraging technology in their operations. So I think as the way his book has emphasized on use of technology, today let's have an opportunity to listen to him and actually see how we can manage our work from our home, and even the use of technology, how we can expand our horizon working from home and managing the teams. Sanjeev ji, I welcome you to Star Society, the seminar of Star.
Thank you so much, Rahul. I hope.
I
Good
hand over
afternoon.
to you now. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. I guess I'll take max 45 minutes to complete my presentation. But then to all of you, a very warm welcome and good afternoon to all of you. This is the right topic of the day, and I've been doing these webinars across the country on how we can manage our work from home, like being a chartered accountant, and I see a lot many advocates also into this session. The biggest challenge which we are facing today is getting our work done as a service practitioner, getting our work done, and we meet so many challenges around. So how we can really use the right technology to manage our team, our clients, and we are going to walk through each and every small little tools which are available, which can help us get complete control over our work, over our documents, over our clients, and we will feel just as the same as we are right now working with a Star, on organizing this meeting and getting all of us together where we all are sitting from our home and trying to learn new things. It is just like that where we are going to learn new ways of getting our work done. So we all understand the scenario of coronavirus and this pandemic situation, and we really don't know how many days it is going to continue. Even if it is continuous, it's going to be a phenomena where we'll be facing regular lockdown. So we have to get in the habit of how we can take advantage of this situation, how we can live with this situation and take a better advantage of the situation is what we need to learn today. And to do that, I always, come up with this great slide about Charles Darwin, which always talks about change. Now, many of us had been in practice for last 20, 30, 40 years, and we had been used to a different kind of practice, a practice wherein, we have people around us, we have telephones, we have computers, we call people around. So there was a complete different way of managing our team, managing our clients, and managing our work. But now everything is going to change, and those who gets adapted towards this change are the one who are going to survive. And to do that, the most important saying by Alvin Toffler is, we have to start learning a lot of things, a lot of habits, a lot of ways and procedures which we had been doing in the past, and relearn new process, new technologies, new ways of motivating our team, motivating our employees, uh, you know, uh, developing a process, and actually getting everyone habituated to it, where we play a leadership role in that is what is the need of the hour today. And that is the biggest thing which we need to talk today. So yes, the biggest challenge today is to get future ready. And I'll tell you why we need to get future ready. Many of us, are into two major mindset. The first mindset, which we call as a survival mindset. Now, when I talk about survival mindset, a mindset wherein we are just waiting for the lockdown to get over, and then we'll continue to do what we had been doing in the past. I repeat this sentence again. We are in a survival mode, and we are waiting for the lockdown to get over, and then we will continue to do what we had done in the past, is what we call as a survival mode. But then there are other set of people who we talk as a reinvention mode, which means they have started gearing them up. They have started upskilling themselves. They've started developing new digital infrastructure for their organization and actually getting future ready for all these kind of pandemic situation which is going to happen in future. But yes, even to do that, we meet so many challenges, and we are going to discuss all these challenges today and how we can meet those challenges one by one by applying various tools, process, and technologies is what we discuss today. So whenever I discuss these challenges, I talk about three big elements, and those elements are mindset, the skill set, and the tool set. Now, what is mindset? A mindset is a mindset wherein we prepare our mind to make sure that this place where we are sitting and we are working is actually our office, and we have to manage all the process remotely, is a mindset which we need to develop, and we have no other alternative. In fact, this is not something which is new. Even before this corona virus or lockdown, there were many big fours and many companies, IT companies, including my company. Like, we work for US clients. All our clients are in America, and we work from them for last 20 years, 100% online. So there was a mindset of working at a distance location, at a remote location, or work from home, which is always there. So that mindset needs to be developed. The second important aspect is the skill set. Now, what skills do I need? Though we all are good in income tax, GST, audit, like those are our skills which are already there. But what new skills I need to learn today to automate my process, to get my work done at a much faster speed, to get a little more advanced towards the new technologies, is the skills which we need to acquire. And the third important thing is the tool set, which means what are the right tools I need to use to make all of these link together so that I achieve what I am being prepared for. So those are the three elements which is very important. One is mindset, the skill set, and the tool set. And then finding a silent zone at home to concentrate on work. Again, you need to get back to your family, and just we always are in the habit of relaxing at home, but now the time has come where we need to find a silent zone and concentrate on our work. And that's how we have to develop this mindset and give answers to many questions as a one-stop solution. And the questions are: how do I collaborate with my team and clients? How do I communicate with them? How do I, like, it used to be, I used to catch their callers and just try to make them understand, call them into our chamber and show them some drawings, write on the notepads. How all of this can happen now when they are sitting at a remote location or they are working from home. How do I share files in folders? All those files which are there. How do all of us access those together? How we can download them? How we can talk about security aspects, and how we can work on different versions of a file together as a team are the questions which we need to answer. How do we manage our work anytime from anywhere? Measure the productivity. Like, we don't know how much of the time that the team member is actually spending. Many times we feel that this guy is bullshitting me or he's not doing what he's supposed to do. So how do I really, track the progress or measure the time spent by that team member on a particular project or a particular client? Is how do I measure productivity of that team? How do I do accounting on cloud when I want to know the financial information real time? And how do I secure data and password? So in this another 30-35 minutes, we are going to discuss these challenges and how we can solve that out through various tools which are available on the internet. And then there's another important note which needs to be understood, because I always believe that if we can frame a right question, the answer is always there. So that's the reason why I'm trying to fill you all up with a lot of questions so that you start thinking. Because the first biggest challenge is to change your mindset. If you can change your mindset, then everything becomes so easy for you. So, is my social media presence enough to track future clients or employees? Now, this question is so important and so relevant in today's scenario that if I go back in Google and type in my name, am I getting in the first few pages of Google? And if it is not that, how will the client get to know about me? Tomorrow's client are going to look for you on the internet. They are going to search for you. They are going to see you. They are going to see your space services, your specialization, and all of these become so important. So you need to make sure that you have a website. You need to you can write blogs. You can create many small videos of training of your specialization of how you can demonstrate your services. In fact, your employees of future are going to review you before joining your organization. So your social media presence becomes so much important. A question which may come from many of my chartered accountant friends is it not violating a code of conduct? No. If you are demonstrating your services, if you are proving your talent, if you are sharing knowledge, that is not against code of conduct. It is a pull model and not a push model. For a push model, what happens is that you need to you go back and say, I'm the best accountant or I am the cheapest accountant. Only that is the area where the code of conduct applies. Otherwise, if you are trying to share knowledge, experience, and your specialization and your not and your experience, there is no code of conduct applied on that, and that's how the entire community will get attracted towards you. How do I manage my data manually or on the cloud? Now, this is the biggest takeaway for today is we need to make sure and start developing strategies to get our office 100% paperless. Now, that is something really important. There can be several questions on this, and I will try and answer as many as possible. How do I access my financial information anytime from anywhere? Not only my information, even my client information. Today is the day of cloud accounting, where we need to get every accounting records on cloud. Like all our books are on cloud. The question is, if I'm accessing Tally from internet, is it a cloud accounting? No. Cloud accounting is a real-time accounting, an accounting where your team, your client, and you all are working together on the same books, real time, and you can sync bank, you can automate your TDS, you can automate your GST. So there are so many things which you can do on that. Best examples which I'm going to go into the slide. How do I maintain my schedules, to-dos, appointments, meetings, all those reminders, notes, how to manage all of these without using physical paper or physical notebooks? How do I do mobile banking? How do I manage my contacts? Which means, I'm not used to a world where I was using visiting cards. Now, how will I get all my contacts and connects at a single database and I can access that online anytime from anywhere? Do I have a dashboard for my client status ready? Which means if I have 1,000 clients with me and all of a sudden a single client calls me and say, hey, tell me the status of my work, I have a system where I can just type in the name of the client and at a click of a button, I get to know what we are working for him, what are the open works we have, who is working on that, what are the documents which are pending, and there are many other questions which you can get to know at the click of a button. If our time permits, I will show you a single snapshot of how we manage our clients on a day-to-day basis. So the roadmap for all of us together as financial consultants or tax consultants is to go paperless, manage your work anytime from anywhere, manage your employees. Now, how do we do that? Now, think of a situation, we have, 10, 15, 20, 100 employees. Imagine a situation where you can hire your employees, you can do their documentation, you can pay them, you can do their performance appraisal, you can do their balance scorecards, you can review their work, all of that online. There are tools available for that as well. How do I engage my client? How do I get to know the performance of each and every client working with me? How do I conduct training for my team and increase the learning curve of my organization? And How do I do digital reputations, reporting for client and security? So I guess these are the roadmap which I'm trying to spend most of my time so that we are very sure that these are the agendas we need to take during the lockdown period and start moving ahead from here to be future ready and to make our organization future ready for tomorrow's challenges. Let's get into the actual solutions for this. As I said, new mindset will bring new results, and it is work from home and not work from home. So this is a small difference which we all need to understand, that we are working from home and not working for home. Yes. One more concept before we get into the solution is cloud computing. Now, the entire discussion of today is going to be dependent on cloud computing. What is cloud computing? If I ask all of you a question, it's basically many of us give me an answer which says, hey, the data stored on internet is actually cloud computing. Well, that's one part of the answer and not a complete answer. Cloud computing is basically using any software on the internet. When you're working on internet, when your entire infrastructure is on the internet, when you are doing accounting on internet, when you are managing your employees, your clients, you are running videos, you are doing surveys, you are doing everything on meetings, you are doing everything on cloud through those tools. Those are all cloud computing, because all these tools are available to you at free of cost or at a very, very subsidized rate, and you can subscribe them and you can use them at a click of a button. And if after a couple of months you don't like it, you can always shift to a new system. So there's so many thousands and thousands of tools available which can manage completely your business. And thanks to cloud computing, we are working on an Uber model, a model wherein we don't need to develop a software. We just need to select and choose the right software which match our objectives and start working on that. It's so efficient. So all of these examples which you see right now, Picasa, Facebook, Google Docs, all of these are cloud computing examples. Now let's go by the challenges which we have discussed one by one and how we can meet those. The first challenge is communication. Now, how do I communicate with my client? I go to webinar, you see, I'm communicating with all of you sitting across the country. So that's one of the tools. But then Skype, we use Skype for all our US conferences. Zoom is again a great tool, GoToMeeting. So all of these tools are popular tools. I'm not a solicitor of one particular tool, but then I'm trying to show you all important tools, and I'll be sharing this PDF to Rahul, who can share to all the participants so that you can always go back and take a demo of all these tools. So Skype, Zoom, GoToMeeting, TeamViewer, there's so many other tools which will allow you to work with your team and with your client and from any location, anytime. The second communication for in-house staff communication, I will recommend from my sides are Slack, Flock, and Microsoft Teams. Now, what Slack is all about? Now, let me show you a quick demo of Slack. Amazing tool wherein you can bring your team together wherever you are. And if I go into the features, they have amazing tools. Like they have all this, you can create groups within the organization for different purposes. And if you see, you have organized communications, conversations. You can have face-to-face and face-to-screen conversation. You can have file sharing. Everything. It actually integrates with all different tools like Google Drive, with Dropbox, with various other tools. So you can always go back and see those things which are available. So Slack is getting really popular. If you want to go a little more advanced, you can choose Flock, which is again a great tool. Microsoft Teams, we use those who are using Office 365 as a product for their email communication. I would recommend them to go for Microsoft Teams. If I just quickly open that, it's a Microsoft product and it comes with Office 365. All my US clients, I can do chat, I can see the activities, I can run a meeting just like what we are doing in GoToWebinar. I can schedule through the calendars, and invite my team members into this. I can schedule call with them. I can share files. So all of these tools are available in Microsoft Teams. I will detail more on Microsoft once we go lower the slides. Moving further, how do we access remotely? If I want to know that I want to access my employees, computer, or I want to go to one particular client, I can do remote access. Many of you must be knowing TeamViewer, but there's another tool. Cisco WebEx is a great tool. Again, GoToMeeting, I said, is good. But let me show you AnyDesk just for one of an example. You can download, go into anydesk.com and you can download AnyDesk. And once you download it, downloads a small little app in your desktop, and you get a number for your computer, an ID for your computer. Like in my case, it's 168407691. Uh, and I give it to one of the person who I want to access my computer, or I can take their number and put it over here. And as soon as I click that number over here and connect, I can actually take control of that person's computer and I can work with them. So this is how both of you can work together remotely by using remote access. Let's go further. Now, this is an important slide for me to tell you that it's time to go paperless. And you need to take baby step. There can be 100 questions. It's not going to happen in a day. It may take you 3 months to 6 months to a year to get your office 100% paperless, but start taking baby step. Now, these are popular tools like Google Drive, Dropbox, WeTransfer, OneDrive are important tools, but then there are thousands of other tools which are important, which you can use. And the best part of these tools are, if I go back to this Google Drive, it's already created a shortcut for me. I can access my Google Drive from anywhere. I can create all the folders, whatever I want. I can share with people. But then the best part, which I always wanted to share with you, is you can create a drive for desktop, which means it will create a physical drive into your computer, just like your C drive, your E drive, and your D drive. It will create a Google Drive, and whatever you paste into that drive, into that folder under that drive, it automatically gets synced with the internet folder, which means you don't need to go back and log in every time when you want to upload a file. Let me show you an example of this. So let's say I have a, Dropbox as a drive with me, OneDrive as a drive with me. I can always go inside that. I can see all my folders. I can get into each and every folders, and I can, work. And this is not my local folder. This is an internet folder which syncs real time with my online folder. So it's basically you are now having this document accessible to you anytime from anywhere, and you can give this access to your team member with all controls, which means you can tell that, I want one particular member not to see this folder, or they cannot download this, they cannot delete this file. So there's so much of securities available for all of this. A very pertinent question which always comes up while doing this presentation is it secure? Is it safe? Well, the answer to this question is that even at the data at your office or at your computer is still not safe. It is at least better than that, because they are professionals who are working with a lot of encryption into it. So I think the time today is to decide whether we want more of security or more of meeting the challenges and coming up for the future. And I think it's just a gap of mindset which we need to address. WeTransfer again is a tool that we wanted to, upload a big file and we want to send a link to someone else, so that we don't want to jam the inbox of that particular person. We can use WeTransfer. And then when we are using this folder management, please make sure that we are following this discipline. We cannot create folder with book one or my personal name, and we have files everywhere. So we need to organize folder in a very disciplined manner. And one of the structure which I'm suggesting to you is, having client as a parent folder, and then inside client we have year, inside year we have month, and inside month we have services, and inside those services we have all the files. So the entire organization knows this path, that if they're looking for certain file, they need to follow this path. You can define your path. You can have the year to be the first folder, or you can have the services to be the first folder. That is your choice. But once you get a new client, you can simply copy this entire library and paste it as a new folder. So the entire structure remains the same. And you don't need to create these folders every time when a new client comes in. So this is how you can follow a discipline so far as folder structure is concerned. Now, Sanjeev, great. I have learned how to share files, tools. Now, how do I manage projects? Now, to manage projects, there are many tools like Zoho projects. I'm going to go in detail when you get into that slide. Trello is there. Now, let me show you. CCH iFirm again is a great tool. Many professionals have seen using CCH iFirm. And the question always comes, by many professionals saying that, we have tried a very good software, and after 6 months or a year, it was not, we are not successful. We are not able to make it. Like the data was not coming, the reports what we were looking for was not there. I think the problem is you and not the software. Every software is a good software. We just need to learn, and they will never be able to achieve 100% of your objective. You start with a software, and you have to start that journey. You have to be the pilot of that journey, because if you purchase a software or if you subscribe to an online computing tool and you go back to your team and say, hey, why don't you work on this and make it work, it is not going to happen. It is you who is going to drive this. And that's how a software journey is successful. When we are going in a journey of digital transformation, a journey from caterpillar to butterfly, we need to take the first step. So let's go to the ClickUp tools. And if I go over there and I just quickly show you a demo of that, you can immediately go and see ClickUp. This is again a great tool. I love this tool. And if I show you the features of this tool, this has process management, this has task management, time management, integration, customization, team collaborations, all of this together. Like you can create status of your work, which means these are the work which are pending for reviews. These are work which are waiting for scrutiny. These are the work which are waiting for these. So you can create your own statuses. You can create templates. You can have multiple assignees. Dependencies you can create, recurring checklist, all, so many points, it's going on and on. So it's an amazing tool, and you will say, Sanjeev, wow, this is a great tool for me to manage my office anytime from anywhere. Let me check the price. You can go in this and you can check the price. It is free. And if you want a little more extra benefit of unlimited storage, then it's not even 5,000 or 4,000 rupees per annum. Imagine today, you don't need a fancy office. You don't need a nice location. As what we started with, the change. You need a strong digital infrastructure which makes you digital and connected with your team, with your employees, anytime from anywhere. So that's ClickUp. All these tools are great tools. Whether you want to go with Zoho projects, Trello, what you need to do is that you need to go and see that demo. Live with it. Work with it for a couple of days and see how close that tool is matching with your objective. Moving further, how do I measure productivity? How do I track the time of each and every person working in my organization? How do I manage so many notes, reminders, schedules, all of these timesheets? These are tools which are great tools to help you do that. Clockify, I love to work on Clockify, and let me show you how Clockify works. I have Clockify for one of my team member working my organization. And you see over here, if I want to see what he has worked yesterday, I can see each and everything, what time he started, what time he ended, how much minutes and seconds he has worked on this project. And he can tag each and every work which he has done with the project or with the client. And once he has done that, and once all my team member does that, I can always go back and see it by client, that for a particular client, how my entire team has worked and how many hours has been given by my entire team for that particular client. This can be a great tool for advocates as well as chartered accountants of calculating the total time spent on a particular client or on a particular project. So you can always do that. I use one more tool, which is an in-house tool, just to give you a small demo of that. This is an in-house tool which we have, which we are working with my US clients. And just to show you, I can go back to my open work and I can see, and this is all live, this is my real data. I can see that there are 261 tickets which my organization needs to close. And if I go into any of these key members who's working my organization, I can see what he's working on. These are the client he's working on, and these are the priorities he has to do by today. And if I say, you know what, you don't need to do this, you need to interchange that with some other team members, I can prioritize it. So I can track the entire work, what is happening. I can see it by team member. I can see it by work type. If the same thing I want to see it by work type, I can see the same work by work type. I can see it by client as well. And as I said in the beginning, if I want to know that a client calls me and says, hey, what happened to my project? I can quickly go in and I can immediately select that client and I can get into that client. And at a click of a second, I get to know who the client is, what are the contacts. I know what are the works we do for him regularly on a yearly basis, on a quarterly basis, on a monthly basis, all the recurring work which we do. And I know what are the open works I have as on today, what are the documents I need to get those work done. So if that client calls me, I can always go back to them and say, sir, we have sent you so many emails, we have sent you so many calls. On this particular day, we called you. And if all of this data is connected to a system, and when you're talking to them, you have so much control over your business, so much control over your practice, where you see all the things happening together. And this is how you can track your work and take your practice to the next level, which is called a future practice. Now, Evernote is a great app which you can download in your mobile and you can create notes. It's very, very popular. I think many of you must be using this. T-Sheets is a product of Google, which is like a timesheet, just like Clockify. It allows you to create timesheets for different people in your organization. By the way, Clockify, T-Sheets are all 100% free. Todoist is again a great app for to-dos. You want to create to-dos for your organization. What are the things which I want to achieve today? You can create mini tasks through Todoist. Now the question comes, I always have a problem wherein, I have key people in my organization, and after a couple of years, they walk away. And then my entire organization is back to zero. Again, I have to appoint a new person and need to train them and again get them to that level. So that journey goes on and on for last several years. Now today we have a solution through technology where you can create training videos. You can download these tools like Camtasia, TinyTake, SlideShare. YouTube is there where you can create videos of how to file a GST return, and you prepare that video yourself, which means it will capture your screen and your voice and convert that into a video, and that video you can share with your entire team members saying that tomorrow if you want to get a GST return done, just watch my video. This is the way you can automate your entire training process. If let's say you are working on 50 different services in your organization, you can create 50 training videos during this lockdown period, and this way you can automate 100% your entire training process. If there's any change in the process or the circulars, you can go back and edit those videos. Upskilling yourself, yes. I do a lot of trainings on advanced Excel, on Power Query, on Power Pivot, on cloud accounting. But then always I see, and I always say that whatever training I do, those are also available on YouTube, on Simply Learn, on Udemy. This is the time where we need to encourage ourselves, upskill ourselves by learning all the advanced Excel features so that we can automate so many things like macros, like Power Query has so many benefits behind it. And the courses are, not even 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, where you can get, 30, 40, 50 hours of video available, lecture videos with best of the faculties, and you can download those, you can subscribe to those, and you can learn sitting at home. So these are all MOOC. When I say MOOC, is massive open online courses where thousands of videos are available, which you can select your topic of specialization, your topic of interest, and you can work on that. I know many chartered accountants who called me, and today they are creating videos and they are creating followers for themselves, just by learning from these tools. The second important takeaway, in spite of so many discussions, the first was the paperless office, and the second important takeaway for all of you is to switch to cloud accounting. This is going to be the future. Today, if we are successful, today we are getting more work than we used to get. Today, we are more productive than what we were in the past. If you talk about my organization is more productive than it was before COVID situation. and we are getting more clients because all our clients are on cloud. All our clients, we can access their files. And the beauty of cloud accounting is, it syncs with your bank, so you don't need to do manual transactions. It automates your tedious compliance process, automates your GST process. All your compliance process is so easy. It has so many features, real time, that it's time to switch to cloud accounting. And QuickBooks, I think, has a major market share across the world. They have the major market share. But if you talk about Indian scenario, there are many good software vendors like ZohoBooks, Zero, Busy. Those are good softwares which you can think of, transforming your existing books of account into cloud-based bookkeeping. In fact, you can also go back and tell your client to switch to cloud accounting, because this is the future, and you will start running a good practice on that to help them transform, get them paperless, get them switched to cloud accounting. So this is a great future for all of you. I'll be happy to do a cloud accounting session, a detailed session, if the forum wants on that. Now, the CRM is again important for those who are a little bigger firm, a firm with more than 20 employees or more than 10 or 15 offices. This CRM is now going to manage your relationship, manage your emails. In fact, it allows you to do funnel marketing. Now, what funnel marketing, in a quick span of time, I wanted to share with you is basically when you are trying to specialize on a particular industry or on a particular service, you can funnel your entire process through system, and it will create a list of interested people who are interested in your services online. So it's a very small little line which I wanted to share with you. It's a detailed session, but yes, Salesforce is the pioneer across the world for CRM tools. There are many ERP, SAP tools, but Zoho CRM, Salesforce, and CCH are big pioneers for this. Human resource management, as I said, wherein you can manage your employees anytime from anywhere, whether you talk about recruitment process, you talk about organizing the documents, salary, it's time to subscribe to these tools. And that will cost you not even, 500 rupees to 2,000 rupees per month. And your maximum cost will be 10 to 15,000 rupees per annum. But that's a complete HR for you. That's a complete management, HR management process for you, not just for paying your employees, but generating the pay slips, getting all the compliances done, whether you talk about TDS, you talk about professional tax, getting the equipment, the documentation, the entire performance review process, so many things. Like Great HR is a great tool. I've used Credily also. Like there are many tools, but these are popular tools which I have listed for you. Hiring, gone are the days when we use reference to hire people. Today, you can get free subscription with LinkedIn, with Indeed, with Jobs Ahead, with Naukri.com. And I wanted to mention a special mention on Internshala. Now, what Internshala and something similar to those sites do is they provide you interns, and there are thousands of interns, data accessible over there. You can hire interns, and they can bring lot of research and lot of new services in your organization. So they will be hired for 6 months to a year, but they are going to give you great, they'll be helping you in the transformational journey, because those are very bright and young minds which you can always pull up. So all of these, now let's go to the big guys. The big guys are like Google. Google is a big guy who provides so many things for small and medium businesses, 100% free. Many of you say, Sanjay, I don't even want to pay 10,000 rupees per annum or 5,000 per annum. Now, this Google is giving you everything for free, like talking about calendar, talking about, Google Forms, Google Drive. But one thing which I wanted to mention on this is Google Sheets. Now, what Google Sheet and Google Docs does is basically you can work on that same Excel file real time with your team member or with your client, which means, let's say you're working on a GST computation, you can call your team member who is sitting in another location. Both of you are working on that same Excel file real time. That's such a great advantage where, you do a change, he writes a formula for you, you do something, and you both are talking and working together. This is the thing which is available on Google G Suite, and it is 100% free. Now Google Keep is there, which is allowing you to, keep all your documents, passwords, everything. So Google has a huge library. Now, Office, Microsoft Office is again having hundreds of features. If I just quickly show you those, it's getting logged in. If we show you over here, it has got calendar, Delve, Excel, Outlook. All of these tools are available. As I said, Teams are there. Microsoft Teams is there with him. It has whiteboard. To-dos is there. So Microsoft Office is again amazing tools, but it's not 100% free. But I personally love Office 365. That's, I think, is an amazing tool. It syncs with my mobile. It syncs with my computer. Many of you may come up and say, well, Gmail also does the same thing. Yeah, I think yes. So it's not about what is good and what is not. It's about everything is good. Just what's your preference? What's your choice? What's your, what you personally like is something which makes a difference. Let's go to one more big guy, which is Zoho Remotely. Wow, this has come up really well in last few years. And let me show you what Zoho Remotely has to offer. Let me take you to zohoremotely.com. And if you see over here, they have all the products under remote services 100% free till July 1st. Now, if I want to get inside that and see what is that they have to offer, I can click on that. In fact, I have also subscribed to this Zoho Remotely. It is all the tools which we have discussed right now, like the tools to communicate remotely, to collaborate remotely, to assist remotely, and to be productive remotely. Now, if you understand what communicating remotely means, they have Click, something like Slack, where you can do text, audio, and video conferencing with your team members. They have Showtime, something like what we are doing right now, with GoToWebinar. This is similar to GoToWebinar, where you can, develop online training. You are great in transfer pricing, and you want to conduct an online training, and you want to charge a small little price to all your people, all your participants. You can schedule that through Showtime. Meeting, you can create an online web conferencing and webinar with your internal team or with a smaller group. You can always do that. Work Drive, something like Google Drive, wherein you can share files and you can create a drive for it. You can do project management by sprints. You can do assist, which means if your computer has been broken down, it's having software issues or it is getting hanged up, you can call your technical engineer, which means you can give them the remote access and they will have complete control on your computers to the level where they can even, switch on your machine and put that off. They can even do shutdown and they can switch on your machines from a remote location. So that's the power of assist they allows you. Then you have a writer, sheet and show. These are exactly like a Word, Excel and PowerPoint, which you can work real time with your team or with your clients. And all of these as a combined package is coming free from Zoho. So this is the right time where you need to go back and research and start looking into all these available tools and start getting dependent on these, because this is the future. Let me go back to the PowerPoint. I'll take 5 more minutes and then we'll wrap up the session. So this is now password. Just a minute on this. I have so many things to share with you. There's so many things available on internet, and I don't even know that people are even using 5% of it. Talking about password management, and we have so many passwords and you don't know, how to remember so many passwords and how to track them. There are tools like LastPass, OnePass, Keeper, wherein you can store all your password as a separate application under a single key. And those are so much encrypted. You cannot break those. Again, 100% security is nowhere. That's a myth. But it goes up to 99.99999%. There's always a thing. But this can be one tool which you can always think of when you want to, have one password for all your 100 different applications which you are using. Again, a few quick things to close my session is just few security measures. I think there was a session of Sachin who is more specialist on all of this, but I just wanted to add few of my thoughts. Is lock your devices when you are not using it. Don't have a free antivirus. Never do that. We always go back to our assemblers or to our vendors and say मेरे को antivirus free में दो. Don't do that. Always have a paid antivirus and go for complete security. And if that is slowing down your machine, you can even go for internet security, which is important. Back up your data, always update your operating system. Do not open unknown emails, which means emails, just make sure that those are not phishing emails. And there are many stories behind all of this. Log out your internet connections when you are not using them, and do not save password in your devices. But yes, the last thing is, upskill yourself. Trust me, we always complain, we always say that we don't have time to develop ourselves or upgrade ourselves. This is the right time when we can upgrade ourselves on our interest, on our specialization, on the subject which you want to know. And I think Star is doing a wonderful service of upgrading their members, sitting at home with all the best speakers, best topic, and this is the right time we can take it forward. So that's all from my side. Create a work-life balance, and I'll be happy to answer question. If we all get together on a right mindset and applying the right skills and using the right tools, we will be future ready. Thank you all so much. Over to Rahul.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Thank you for such a great, such a elaborative, such an informative presentation. I personally feel that even I call myself little tech friendly, a little tech savvy, but of course, I think the kind of insights which you have given to all of us, all of the listeners today, all of the listeners which are including strong professionals, I think this would be a lot of use for us. It is not only in the time of this crisis, the COVID situation, but I think if we actually implement, as you rightly said, that even it only 5% of the tools are being used which are available on the internet, and that too free. I think if we actually utilize all these tools in our daily life, in our work life, it is going to be quite a seamless and in a more effective and efficient way. Because I hope, and this actually trends in our life, because I was just talking to my dad just to share on some lighter notes. He said that I don't know how to use this technology, this webinar session. How do you do it? If I would have told him on a normal day, I'm sure he would have not taken it. But as we are all sitting in the COVID situation, and he also being a professional, he has adapted to the technology. So I hope everybody has their stories at their own homes and their own staff members or team members, or friends and fraternity friends. So thank you, Sanjeev. Thank you for giving such a great insights on this. Well,
Thank you.
to give my closure remarks, I would just say to everybody that please don't panic. It is just a lockdown, but please don't go do a lockdown in your head.